Cheryl, do the intro. Cheryl, do the intro. Cheryl, do the intro.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Hunger Games. I am Cheryl.
Petra, stop threatening to peg me.
At least, if you're gonna peg someone, at least do someone who likes that.
How many arbiters do you need to change?
That implies I've done it before, yeah.
It's gonna start off with me saying, we all know Arbiters in the BDSM is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, Petra's in the VC, guys, but she's not speaking because she wants to do her MILF training before she speaks.
Oh god.
The MILF
Can we
training.
just stop the recording and start over? I feel like that was that.
Why?
Why?
Because this is already going terribly.
No, it's beautiful.
No, it's amazing, actually.
Oh no, Petra!
Oh, fuck, Petra.
Okay.
Oh
We
no!
must keep the chaos going.
That implies I've done it before. Factually correct. No, we must keep the chaos. Chaos!
Someone needs to be reading Petra's messages for her.
I read one of them.
We need the Petra translator.
Give me a second, let me just split screen.
One will get a spokesman from the beyond.
Proceed. Alright,
Yes.
Judo took a spear.
The world sound.
Zawarudo. Faroller receives a trident, so I don't know who is more powerful here, because on one hand, Faroller has 3 stabby things, but on one hand, Judo's profile picture is Ferdinand von Ayer with a gun.
Yes.
Thrice the power, thrice the penetration.
Yes, but Judo's profile picture is Ferdinand von Ayer with a pistol, and I think that's just much more powerful.
Trident can be used to blow,
Yes.
so it's better if you know how to use it.
Overlord runs, and so does Finn. Alpha Core clutches a first aid kit and runs away.
So it's better if you know how to use it.
Can we like, what the fuck are you guys on about? Stay on topic. Jesus Christ, this is why I get no views.
Why are you talking about sexual diseases?
Get no bitches.
Damn, I didn't know that was the solution to my problems. Cheryl and Hilda fight for a bag, and Cheryl gives up and retreats. So even you're losing to cis women in fights now. How do you feel about that?
Well, first of all, I'll take that as a compliment because first of all, I'm really fucking weak. What HRT does to a motherfucker?
Yeah. Petra's running away like a coward. Coward move. Phoenix runs. Lady D takes a handful of throwing knives, which the trans person with knives, a tale as old as time.
The trans person with knives is the most terrifying thing here.
Yeah, and what's funny is it's only terrifying to themselves, and meanwhile I'm taking the throwing knives and I will use them for their intended purpose. Arcticlaw runs, Josie runs, Takun runs into the cornucopia, Reese overpowers Crew, killing her.
Alright.
Oh my god.
The first death and its Crew, that's gonna suck. Crew's gonna watch this video and be very pissed. G-Foss runs, Karn and Pompous are going fishing.
Worst weapon, but statistically, knives are the most abundant weapons in the Hunger Games. So if you train that,
There's another cleanup this time.
Marvelous and Javits are fighting for a bag. Javits runs away. Eater is running away, and Manager and Leonidas fight for a bag, but Leonidas, with his lack of money, gives up and retreats. Manager receives an explosive. Pompous and Arbiter fight Karn and Overlord. Karn and Overlord survive. So Karn and Overlord beat me and Pompous, which I don't know how they did that.
An arbiter out there. Arbiter, use it again.
Michael, we got a message from Petra for you.
What?
I said throwing knives are the most abundant weapon in the Hunger Games, and she says they're the most abundant because they suck dick harder than you do.
Yeah, well, that should make sense since I'm not a bottom.
Well, I got it, Fan Victor, right? I'm off.
No, don't you fucking dare. You will not turn this shit into the Dream SMP. I will end your life.
Bitch, do it, pussy.
Manager receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Meanwhile, me and Pompous got killed.
Yeah, damn right, Petra.
Damn.
Hilda injures herself because of course she does. Lady D diverts Takun's attention. Petra begs for Cheryl to kill her, and Cheryl obliges, killing Petra.
Reluctantly, my ass.
Bro, it's infighting. It's infighting in the trans community. Bro, let's be honest. If Cheryl didn't do it, Petra was gonna do it herself.
How bad can I possibly be?
This reminds me of the time I sold a rope to a trans person knowing full well the consequences.
Come on, that was supposed to be our inside joke.
Oh my god.
Finn practices his archery. I can't believe G-Foss pulled a me. Poisons Phoenix's drink, mistakes it for her own and dies. You know, I feel like that is a G-Foss moment because, as we know, she is a woman.
Petra, stop coping. You know you're not mentally stable.
Alpha Core attacks for Roller, but he manages to escape. Apparently his snake body was just too evasive.
Which statement is more on you guys than my stability? Fair fucking enough.
I just think it's funny that in this battle royale, like, everyone else is a human except for Roller, who's a snake.
Snake.
Yes.
Josie and Javits hunt for other tributes.
I want to make a joke, but I am going to fucking cancel for being racist.
Leonidas collects fruit. Articlaw sets an explosive off, killing Judo and Marvelous. Reese fishes, and Articlaw thinks about home. Articlaw's thinking about home when times were better. Well, this sucks. Look at me. Look at my dumb ass.
Look at me. I'm dead.
We're both dead.
Continent of South America, but that does not mean I'm gonna be racist.
I like how 3 of the people in the voice call died in a row.
And I was the one of them who killed them. Look at me, I'm aware of how fucked I am. I'm aware of how fucked I am too. I just don't care.
Petra, what is your profile picture from?
Oh, is it Annie?
Let's see.
Look at me, I'm aware how fucked I am.
Petra is currently typing. I'll tell you once he types.
You fuckers are aware I am the most mentally stable out of all of you here. You see, that's incorrect because I'm not suicidal from simply existing.
Cope and seethe.
Cope, seethe, mauled.
Yes.
Karn is thinking about home. When times were simpler, when times were better, when he had unrestricted access to children. Hold on.
What?
Hold up, what?
Hilda cooks her food before putting her fire out. Eater thinks about home. Alphacor goes to sleep. Cheryl questions her sanity. Which, yeah. Javits receives clean water. Phoenix manager for Roller and Finn sleep in shifts. Articlaw passes out from exhaustion. Overlord cooks his fire. Overlord cooks his fire. Yes. Overlord cooks his food. Takun and Lady D huddle for warmth. Reese tends to Josie's wounds, like the simp he is. And Leonidas passes out from exhaustion. Cool. Articlaw goes hunting. Javits overhears Roller and Karn talking in the distance, which... Let's talk about this pairing. This would never happen. I think from the afterlife, I'm just laughing my ass off. I'm just like, I'm spectating here because I love to spectate.
Karn talking in the distance to be a death beacon said by Petra.
Hilda makes a wooden spear. Reese sets off an explosive, killing Lady D, Takun, and Leonidas. Wait, if Leonidas is dead, who's gonna edit this video?
Do it yourself, pussy.
Do it yourself, pussy.
True. Cheryl overhears Phoenix and Alpha Core talking in the distance, presumably about Yick, because that's all Alpha Core talks about.
You have a computer and
You know what's happening.
Eater chases Finn, Manager chases Josie, Overlord hunts for other tributes. Okay, well that's 3 more dead people.
Oh, wow.
Cheryl, Finn, and Alpha Core sleep in shifts. Karn shoots an arrow into Reese's head. Oh.
Jesus.
good job, Karn.
He said,
You're grown up.
Overlord, Anime Eater, and Javits Eel Raksha. Yes, that is his full Discord username. Discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I don't know how we came up with that. I'll need to ask him. But Hilda receives clean water, and Phoenix, Josie, Arcticlaw manager, and Ferroller sleep in shifts. That is a 5-man team.
Oh, wow.
Josie sees smoke rising. Ferroller searches for firewood. Alphacore receives a hatchet. Cheryl fisses. Finn, Javits, Karn, and Overlord form a suicide pact. What?
Do you know what happened there?
Bro, how could you kill yourself, Javits? I didn't get to ask you about your name. Hilda, Manager, Arcticlaw, Phoenix, and Eater hunt for other tributes. I just want to point out, Karn and Overlord killed me and Pompous in a fight, and then killed themselves anyway. So I think that they should have just let us kill them.
No, they wanted to take you with them so they could laugh at you in hell.
Well, they're in hell, we're in heaven, so who's winning, bitch?
It's a skeleton.
You're in hell, buddy.
Phoenix passes out from exhaustion. No, I'm the only Christian here. What? Of course I'm in heaven.
I'm a Lutheran.
That counts, I guess. Manager thinks about home. Arcticlaw receives medical supplies. Josie and Cheryl tell stories about themselves. Eater tries to sing himself to sleep. Alphacore attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Ferroller passes out, and Hilda climbs a tree. The cornucopia is replenished with food. Josie, Hilda, and Eater start fighting, but Hilda runs away as Josie kills Animator. For once, Josie isn't dead. Oh, Ferroller with your snake body shoots an arrow into Arcticlaw's head. How did you pull back the bowstring? Phoenix accidentally stepped on a landmine. Big whoop. Manager, Alphacore, and Cheryl just didn't go.
He bit onto the fucking bone and used his tail to pull back the string. There you go.
Ah, yeah, I see.
No, I shoot myself with the power of physics.
You shoot yourself?
Myself.
Ah, yes. Snake arrow.
Oh, let's see. Manager tries to spearfish. Alphacore sees smoke rising. Hilda diverts Josie's attention and runs away. Cheryl attacks Alpharoller, but he manages to escape. That's very funny, but I'm sure something funnier is about to happen. Hilda forces Manager to kill Alphacore or Ferroller. He decides to kill Alphacore. Josie cries herself to sleep, and Cheryl cooks her food. You know, that's just funny. But Hilda tries to spearfish. Cheryl makes a slingshot. Manager stabs Josie in the back with a trident. Well, I guess the endless abuse just couldn't stop here. Ferroller sees smoke rising. I just want to point out, this is essentially like 3 losers versus 1 winner. Because, like, no wait, it's 2 winners versus 2 losers. Because Ferroller and Hilda have won before. Manager and Cheryl haven't.
How am I doing the best?
Manager makes a wooden spear. Ferroller strangles Cheryl with a rope, and Hilda dies trying to escape the arena. How did you do that, Ferroller? You don't have arms.
I'm a snake.
Oh my god, you strangled her with yourself. Ferroller tries to kill as many squirrels as he can, but there are too many. So that means the winner is Manager. It was only a matter of time, but he won. From District 9. And Manager got a whole 2 kills. I've just been dead. So that's fun.
Number 4 is on piss.
I like how Ferroller got killed by squirrels.
You do know the squirrels.
Oh, District 1 got last place. That makes sense. Simulate again. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see. I'm still recording, right? Okay, good. I'm still recording.
I think we have a quad kill.
A quad kill?
Yeah, because Karn.
Oh, God! Holy shit, Karn!
Hello.
I'm dead again!
In the fucking bloodbath, too.
Holy shit, are you serious? This? Really? I mean, it was a matter of time before I died round 1, because I think this is the first time... I've ever died round 1, but holy shit!
No, it's the second time.
No, I mean in Bloodbath.
Yeah, you got killed once during the bloodbath, I think.
No, I don't think I ever have, but... Joe finds a backpack full of camping equipment, so good for her, but meanwhile, my corpse is on the ground.
How many times have I won?
Good, you deserve it, asshole.
What did I do wrong? Josie, Takun, and Eater run. Javits grabs a shield. He really is the shield hero. TM. See, it's funny because we met in the Shield Hero Discord server.
Arbiter won the second most votes.
how funny.
Crew and Reese and Lady D run. Manager Cheryl and Finn get into a fight, but Cheryl kills them both.
She's recovering.
Wow.
Hey, back asshole.
Pompous runs, Petra runs, Phoenix runs, Hilda scares Marvelous away. So, nice job, Hilda. You did it good. Takun, Judo, Javits, and crew hunt for other tributes. Reese receives fresh food. Phoenix camouflages herself. Avacor overhears Hilda and Lady D talking in the distance. Marvelous sprains her ankle. These 5 hunts, I guess, and Overlord searches for firewood. Josie sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to go because she's Josie.
Fucking Arbiter.
Cheryl passes out from exhaustion. Judo loses sight of where she is. Karn sees a fire, but stays hidden. Phoenix, Pompous, and Petra cheerfully sing songs together like good friends. Ahem. Yeah, here's my favorite song. Ahem, ahem. Country roads, take me home to the play.
Singing on my favorite song.
Anyway, enough with our terrible singing. Takun is screaming for help. Marvelous thinks about
It's
home.
basically a sign of I want to die.
Whoever keeps making those noises, those inferno noises with their mouth hole will get muted for the rest of time if you don't shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Who keeps making those infernal noises with their mouth hole? Shut the fuck up.
The entire army.
Hilda, Reese, Javits, and Lady D track down and kill Overlord. He was too much of a threat. And Josie kills Eater while he is sleeping?
Oh my god.
Crew goes to sleep. Articlot defeats Alpha Core in a fight, but spares his life. This is gonna be Alpha Core's shonen journey. Pompous travels to higher ground.
Let's go.
You guys keep jumping to random topics. Is it that hard to just stay on topic?
Yes.
We are on topic. We have the high ground.
Yeah.
Oh, you do have the high ground. It's over, Michael. I have the high ground. Meanwhile, my corpse. Meanwhile, my corpse.
Michael, I'm a flying snake.
Karn and Alpha Core split up to search for resources. Lady D constructs a shack. Hilda begs for Judo to kill her, with that gun, but she refuses, keeping Hilda alive. Phoenix makes a slingshot, Patrick discovers a wyvern. Josie attempts to climb a tree, but her fat ass falls on Reese, killing him. Like, you gotta think that someone falling out of a tree and falling on a person wouldn't kill them unless they were a total fucking fat ass. And I just don't see that happening in the Hunger Games of all things.
Falling from a tree, then I have to say a river.
Crew searches for a water source, and Javits dies from thirst. Man, I guess Javits could have found that water source. And Marvelous diverts Articlot's attention. Takun travels higher ground. Good.
How do you feel?
Cool. So Javits fucking died. Brutally.
Funny joke.
Phoenix, Marvelous, Crew, and Pompous tell each other ghost stories.
Yes, they know the stories about Arbiter's holiness and why he survived.
Communism?
Yeah, and now
Yes.
Holiness is
Petra questions her sanity. Alphagor, Takun, and Cheryl discuss the games. Lady D loses sight of where she is. Articlaw shits her organs out. Yeah.
Of course.
Judo and Hilda tell stories about themselves, and Karn thinks about winning.
He must die. Don't let him win.
Editor, put in the Sephiroth theme here. Editor, put in the Sephiroth theme right here. Editor, put in the Sephiroth theme right there. Of course, stalks Takun. Marvelous defeats Judo in a fight, but spares her life. Pompous, Cheryl, Phoenix, Lady D, and Karn hunt for other tributes. Petra searches for firewood.
Petra wants to mute me. She hates
Why?
Hilda dies from an infection. Crew searches for firewood.
One time, I made bee puns. That's the
Arbiter, mute the snake. Alright, if the people want it.
All in favor, say aye.
Petra's just celebrating. I win!
All right. Yeah, sorry, Brawler, but the council has decided your fate.
The council has decided.
The council
The council decided that Brawler shall get and die.
The council has decided.
Wait, Petra fucking left.
I think the solution is just turn down Feroller's volume a bit.
I guess.
I left her. I left her. What? What is this drama?
What is this a relationship? Because we all know it's fucking drama.
Crew searches for firewood and Hilda dies from an infection. Okay, cool. So Phoenix attacks Petra, but Karn protects her, killing Phoenix.
I like how body.
So Karn is simping.
You're welcome.
What? Karn is now simping. Takun starts a fire. Lady D, Marvelous, Crew, Pompous, and Cheryl sleep with shifts. Alpha Core receives a hatchet. Judo dies from an infection. Yeah? Sounds like it. Marvelous destroys Lady D's memoirs out of spite. Petra, Karn, and I assume Alpha Core decides not to go. Neither does Cheryl. Pompous and Crew get into a fight over the raw meat because Pompous loves him some meat. But Pompous gives up and runs away because the meat was not worth it. And then Takun just doesn't go because he's just like, man, if I wanted meat, I could get that at home. So, you know, he's good. He doesn't need his meat yet.
We have meat on
Lady D kills Pompous as he tries to run. He couldn't get the meat, even if he wanted to. He's lost his meat. Bro, his meat got cut off.
He tried to find the meat, so he was killed by the meat.
Of course, fucking Lady D.
Alpha Core tries to sleep through the entire day. Cheryl camouflages himself in the bushes, which... Why? Why would you ever do this? Petra tries to sleep through the entire day. Marvelous makes a wooden spear. Takun is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Karn receives fresh fruit, and Crew dies from an infection. So many infections. Jesus. Cheryl thinks about home. When times were simpler and she was getting her gender reassignment surgery.
Yeah, I hope you realize it's not really available in North Dakota.
Yes, I love North Dakota, home of the free and home of the brave, unless you're black or gay or Cherokee.
The rules of mortal kind.
Unless your name is Cheryl.
Alpha Core destroys Takun's supplies. Crew, Karn, and Lady D run into each other in truce. Petra convinces Marvelous to snuggle with her. Yeah. Takun is pricked by thorns, and then Petra, Cheryl, and Karn unsuccessfully ambush Alpha Core, Marvelous, and Lady D, who kill them instead.
Oh, that is brutal.
So, yeah, wow. Petra got man, I can't believe the trans women died. The trans women died! Takun poisons Lady D's drink. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is all people who haven't won before. Takun and Alpha Core split up. Marvelous sees smoke rising. Lady D's just dead. Takun attempts to start a fire. Marvelous and Alpha Core huddle for warmth. Marvelous dies, and Takun just cannot handle being one of the last two alive and just decides to get rid of himself.
Wait, so there wouldn't be a winner. Everyone's dead.
Alpha Core from District 3. And again, I died in... How did I get the same placing as last time?
I mean, at least I didn't get...
You died in the fucking bloodbath, that's why.
Oh, God. Okay.
Alpha Core just found a possum
The
for a
squirrels.
friend.
The squirrels. Petra is a friend of the squirrels.
District 1 lasted a surprising amount of time. Alright, let's see.
Petra is a friend of the squirrels.
As the tributes stand on their party as the horn sounds, and Pompous immediately wants the fucking smoke. Jesus Christ! Pompous throws a knife into Alpha Core's head. That's the first thing that happens in the game. Pompous wanted the smoke. He wanted the violence.
Bro won the last game.
Bro's about to pull up to Olympus like, Zeus, your son has returned. I come seeking the weed of Olympus.
Oh my god.
Kratos, you will not get a hit from the pack of the gods.
Kratos was not a real god.
Alpha Core found a possum. Alpha Core found a possum. Manager runs. Hilda has a pair of sais now, which you'd think she'd pick an axe. Karn runs away. Takun grabs a backpack. Crew runs. Phoenix runs. Reese and G-Fost fight for a bag. Marvelous runs. I run. So thankfully, I live. Jesus Christ.
Don't cap high folks, you're probably gonna die.
Javits takes a handful of throwing knives. Petra runs away. Lady D breaks Josie's nose for a basket of bread.
Petra, I have a feeling I'm gonna be the one that dies in the bloodbath.
Leonidas runs away. Froller runs away. Finn, Judo, and Overlord work together to gather supplies. Cheryl runs away, and Adamator are in our
Wait, no one died during the bloodbath. What the hell?
Okay, crew travels to higher ground. Karn tries to sleep through the entire day. No, Karn. No. Hold on.
Alpha died digging lights up.
Yeah, Pompous wanted the smoke and the violence, remember? So I'm already just going in. I'm already becoming the problem. And I'm forcing Manager to kill Artclar Javits, and Manager, like the Sigma he is, kills the woman. But you know. Sigma male.
I make one more sexist joke and I'm going to become racist.
I'm going to become ultra racist. No. Just kidding, guys. I'm not racist. Just kidding. I'm ultra racist.
I'm gonna delete for all
Finn goes hunting. Leonidas defeats Cheryl in a fight, but spares her life. Pompous tends to Josie's wounds. Takun, Anime Eater, Hilda, Overlord, and Petra hunt for other tributes. Reese receives clean water. Lady D is pricked by thorns. G-Foss sees smoke rising but decides not to investigate. Judo discovers a river. Marvelous gets the high ground. Phoenix travels to higher ground and Froller unknowingly eats toxic berries. You dumb fucking snake. You dumb fucking snake. How could you just do that? You're supposed to be more aware of the wild than the average person.
I was distracted by Petra.
Huh.
She killed me.
You know, this is something she would actually do, and I'd probably agree out of pity. Cheryl, Josie, and Marvelous sleep in shifts. Overlord sets Pompous on fire with a Molotov. He wanted to kill Pompous before he became a goddamn issue, I guess. Petra spears Hilda in the abdomen. And meanwhile, G-Fawcett's convincing me to snuggle with her, which I oblige, probably out of some kind of pity.
Yeah, Petra says you finally got a bitch.
Oh yeah, I finally got some bitches, guys.
You got a singular bitch.
Yeah, Karn and Leonidas huddle for warmth. Reese sets an explosive off, killing Lady D and Animator. I just want to point out, the trans women are getting so much abuse in this fucking Hunger Games simulator, and I don't know if that's an accident or not. Or like the game knows or something. It has to, right? I mean...
What, the game knows that they're fucking trans women?
Well, I mean, I know they know what Cheryl is, because... Well, you know, but... We just have better skill, simple as. Yeah, if you were skilled, you would be born in the right body, you dumb bitch. Oh, wow, that was mean. I'm sorry. Geo tends to her wounds. Javits dies from an infection. Oh. Takun defeats Finn in a fight but spares his life. Crew cooks her food before the rulebook. Crew cooks her food, Manager passes out, and Phoenix tends to her own wounds, because of course. And Leonidas and Cheryl split up. Josie attacks Crew. Finn pushes G-Faust off a cliff during a knife fight. He didn't like that I was getting bitches. He didn't like it. Takun tends to my wounds. He thinks I'm upset. He's being nice to me, but I'm not upset at all. It was all pity. It was never attachment.
Maybe.
Petra questions her sanity, which fair. Karn collects fruit from a tree. Overlord hunts for other tributes. Reese runs away from Phoenix. Marvelous receives clean water. Manager receives a hatchet, which is very worrying. Judo collects fruit. Oh, no. And 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. That was 6. Holy shit. Reese, Josie, and Finn successfully ambush and kill Petra, Marvelous, and Arbiter. Jesus Christ. Crew loses sight of where she is. Cheryl, Takun, Leonidas, Phoenix, and Karn sleep in shifts. Manager defeats Judo but spares their life, and Overlord climbs a tree. So I'm fucking dead, which is fun. Judo overhears Cheryl and Leonidas talking in the distance, presumably about how much they hate working for me and how I have their families hostage. I mean, how they love working for me and how I don't have their families hostage. Yeah,
That's fucking bullshit, you know it.
Takun searches for firewood. Manager collects fruit. Karn receives an explosive. Phoenix dies from hunger, which it's the Hunger Games. Josie and Overlord hunt for tributes. Finn sprains his ankle, and Crew searches for firewood. So that's something.
Well, Petra is, Arbiter, Petra is going to kill you with a nuke.
Not a nuke. What do I need to stop? If you don't stop with your attempts at jokes, Arbiter. I'm trying to be funny. Okay, I will provide the content that will keep people coming back. You fail.
Honestly,
I don't see you making any funny, humorous jokes, you fuck.
It's the super broom, right? Back.
You fuck.
I made a.
Alright, let's see. Reese stays awake all night. Leonidas loses sight of where she is. r/lost redditors. Crew dies from hunger, which... Crew, how? I feel like Crew would just eat her own flesh at that point. Like, it'll grow back.
Ew, what?
Takun cooks his food. Overlord receives medical supplies. Karn destroys manager supplies. And Judo is unable to start a fire. Josie discovers a cave. So, good for her. Cheryl tends to Takun's wounds. Karn explores the arena. Manager makes a wooden spear. Judo searches for firewood. Reese shoots an arrow at Overlord, but misses and kills Finn instead, and Leonidas receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor.
I don't like where this is going.
Leonidas, what are you going to blow up?
You kill me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Leonidas, what are you going to
It's
blow
really
up?
funny because most of the people watching will have no
Your
fucking idea what the fuck is going
don't
on.
do that.
I don't know this stuff. So, I think
Oh boy, here we go.
For Roller, you're too fucking loud. Jesus Christ. This VC is too loud. Everyone calm down. Holy shit. There's too many people in this voice call. Oh my god.
Be happy you don't have a headache.
You know, I'm upset that Face never had a rapier, so I made one.
Yeah, true. I guess. That's base.
Make the muscle.
Leonidas climbs a tree. Cheryl quietly hums.
Chance. You have to. Yes, entropy is going to destroy everything that ever existed.
Quiet.
Just mute him.
Yeah, I did. Literally what I did. Unmute him in like 5 minutes.
You realize you're the only one that can do it because he's already an admin.
No, admins can unmute themselves.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing.
Arbiter, why are you recording this chaotic VC? Because I bounce off my jokes better with other people. No, they can't. Yes, you can. You should be able to, unless someone edited the permissions for it.
Bitch. Let's see. Oh, it is server on this. It was our death end.
Cheryl, check if you can unmute for Roller.
I can right now, but I think he can undo it himself.
I like how Petra's just entirely here to be a negative presence. Like, the fuck?
Except it doesn't let him.
Yeah. Let's see. Anyway, back to the entire reason for the video. Joe shoots a poisonous blow dart into Takun's neck, slowly killing him. I think that's funny. Karn decides not to go to the feast. Cheryl decides not to go. Manager just dies, and Leonidas throws a knife into Josie's head.
It's so fucking convoluted.
Why not?
Damn.
No,
Leonidas, I can't believe you just killed a woman. How do you feel?
Great.
Great. Great. Thank you for asking. I feel amazing.
Fuck you too, Brawler.
Okay, I ended up glitching out Face. Like, 2 of the things.
Who like server muted and server deafened me? Oh my god. Oi, whoever's doing that, I'm taking away your perms.
Is the
Probably Brawler.
Whoever's doing that, you're losing your perms after the stream.
I'm trolling fucking Brawler.
Alright, Overlord decides not to go. Reese decides not to go. I swear I'm not a toxic moderator, guys. Ah ha 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 ha.
I mean, to be fair, Brawler keeps on muting.
Leonidas, Overlord, and Cheryl hunt for other tributes, which cool, good for them.
I will keep doing this, Roller. You can't
Oh
stop.
my god. Could you give me the link? I want to see something. I'll give you the link after the stream. Karn camouflages himself. Judo travels to higher ground. Yeah, that's a lot of cannons. Cheryl tries to treat her infection. Judo pushes Karn off a cliff. Overlord thinks about waiting, and Leonidas stays awake all night. Overlord sprains his ankle. Judo discovers a cave, and Leonidas falls into a pit and dies. Leonidas, how do you feel about your 4th place, Leonidas?
What?
How do you feel about your 4th place?
Great, because then I can work on this mod.
Yeah. Who muted and deafened Cheryl?
Not me.
I'm no admin.
Cheryl, you were muted and deafened. Cheryl, who keeps doing that? Who keeps doing that?
No, I'm not even paying attention. I'm playing things.
Oh, okay, hold on. I need to take Feroller's mod away.
Yeah. Oh, why am I? No,
We
okay, I want to start using Charlotte.
doing my part.
Oh my god.
Unless Cheryl's doing it herself.
I'm not. I wasn't.
Yeah, it's
Overlord
going
turns
forward.
to
Why the hell
Judo
Overlord-
looks at the night sky. Judo stabs Overlord while his back's turned, and Cheryl dies from infection. So Cheryl got 2nd, which means Judo won. Which
Let's go!
crazy. The woman with a gun won. I mean, that's
One
just like,
actual true woman, actual woman.
oh my god. You fuckers are gonna give me a migraine. Petra runs away with a lighter and some rope. Ferola receives a trident. Pompous runs away. Phoenix and crew fight for a bag. Phoenix gives up and retreats. Manager runs away. Reese runs away. I shoot an arrow at G-Foss, but I miss and kill no, not Ferola,
Of
Alpha
course you
Core.
try to kill a woman.
Oh my god, a trans woman too. I'm the right-wing stereotype of this one.
Oh my god.
Oh, say, can
You see? Finn runs away from the cornucopia. Karn finds a backpack.
God.
Marvelous and Judo fight for a bag. Gregory, your mother was the rape of 87.
You are going to
It's a
have to
good
edit that
thing
out.
my IRL friends
You
don't
are
know how
going to
fucking
get
homophobic, fucking racist I am in this.
Homophobic and racist.
It's time to say the N word.
Oh, that's it's time to say the fucking N-word.
Don't.
During the
Cheryl receives a trident. Eater runs away. Overlord takes a sickle. Takun finds Hilda hiding in the cornucopia, but Hilda kills him. Which,
Why
wow!
not?
Imagine getting killed by a
Of course.
woman. Couldn't be me.
Imagine getting killed by
Just don't get killed by a woman. It's that simple. Leonidas finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Lady scares Articlaw, and Josie runs away. So I divert Articlaw's attention and runs away, which makes me think I would have been put in a situation where that would happen. And yikes.
Yeah, our claw is trying to kill you.
Yeah. Marvelous chases Judo, which it's funny because I was making fun of Takun getting killed by a woman when I almost got killed by a woman.
Yeah.
Javits practices his archery. Manager receives fresh food. Eater searches for a water source. Hilda questions her sanity. Lady makes a slingshot. Petra makes a slingshot. Cheryl thinks about home. Phoenix receives fresh food. Josie receives an explosive. G-Fost, Reese, and Overlord successfully ambush and kill Karn, Feroler, and crew. All previous winners who got fucked hard. Jesus Christ. Leonidas receives medical supplies. Finn dies, just straight up dies, and Pompa searches for a water source.
Fuck this, I'm leaving.
Hey.
Pick candle shots.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of cannons. Oh wow.
The one thing I'm wondering is, will we ever get the part where an axe can go bounce off the fucking force field and stab yourself in the face?
Yeah, true. Leonidas receives fresh food. Lady D loses sight of where she is. Judo, Cheryl, and Petra discuss the games. Hilda stays awake. G-Foss and Pops run into each other. Javits, Manager, Overlord, and me sleep in shifts. Josie loses sight of where she is. Arcticlaw throws a knife into Phoenix's chest. Which, wow. Reese starts a fire. Marvelous attempts to start a fire, and Eater attempts to climb a tree. which, are you climbing a
Oh,
tree?
fucking course, I die.
Alright, did you die?
Another throwing knife kill.
G-Foss questions her sanity. Arcticlaw throwing more knives. Marvelous
Yeah.
things about home. Reese receives a hatchet. Hilda bashes Josie's head against a rock. Joe constructs Jack. Lady D sprains her ankle while running her from Leonidas. I get pricked by thorns.
Your life's on a timer.
Yeah. Javin searches for
Okay,
firewood.
I'm
Reese questions her sanity. Cheryl goes hunting. Manager makes a wooden spear, and Overlord receives fresh food. Okay, so that's multiple people dead from knives in the chest. Marvelous and Hilda talk about the tribute to the life. I tend to my wounds immediately because I'm intelligent. Joe quietly hums. Petra sees a fire. Javits destroys Reese's supplies while he is asleep, which fair. Lady D defeats Manager in a fight but spares his life. Arcticlaw lets Leonidas into her shelter. Cheryl attempts to start a fire. G-Foss screams for help.
Fail at starting a fire.
And Overlord is unable to start a fire.
Who knows?
And let's see, Reese receives fresh food, Arcticlaw explores the arena, and Leonidas convinces Overlord to not kill him, only to kill him instead, which, oh my god, that is brutal. That is just next level, like, terrible person. Like, what the fuck?
Hilda being a yandere.
Come on, Petra, we gotta go get those peaks for Feet Finder.
Oh,
This
no.
joke will never get old. And Javits injures himself. Marvelous sets off an explosive, killing Lady D, Judo, and Manager. Cheryl receives medical supplies. I receive an explosive, which, yeah, fuck shit's about to happen. And G-Foss travels to higher ground.
Multiple women have died.
Okay, so Hilda sets off an explosive, killing Javelus, G-Foss, Marvelous, and Riss. Cheryl sets off an explosive, killing Petra and Leonidas. Meanwhile, me and Arcticlaw are cuddling, which, wow, I shoot an arrow to Cheryl's head, and Hilda and Arcticlaw decides to work together. Okay, so I convince Hilda not to kill me, only to kill her instead, and Arcticlaw dies from an infection, which means that I have finally won an Arbiter server Hunger Games! Screenshot this!
Petra won't screenshot your greatest accomplishment.
My greatest accomplishment? What's funny is this could actually be a legitimate contender.
No.
Yeah. I finally won an Arbiter server Hunger Games. Let's go.
Now, I feel like for safety, we should probably end the video here before your pride gets shattered.
Yeah. What's been 42
And
minutes? Yeah,
place
sure.
again. We all know I hate that goddamn number.
Yeah. Let's see. I got 3 whole kills, which, yay, cool, good for me.
I got 2 kills.
My teammate, my pseudo teammate died in 20th, but meanwhile I got first, so let's go. This is actually a pretty good game for certain people, because Cheryl and Leonidas both got here and they work for me. Hilda got 6 kills, which is double my count. To be fair, one of those was the quadra kill from that explosion.
It was actually a pentakill.
Oh my god, wow. Let's see, and Petra exists. Petra exists. She exists in 6th place. Reese got 3 kills and so did Marvelous. I don't know how G-Foss got 3 kills, but like there was a lot of murder by a lot of specific people, and no one else did anything. And I just think that's funny.
Pause. No. No, we are not pausing, Petra.
What am I pausing? What?
Nothing.
Petra just says pause. Resume, she says.
What the fuck? Okay.
Like YouTube Google.
Petra
Arbiter shoots an arrow, and then, yeah, let's see. Hilda got the most kills. I just think that's funny. Alright, we'll do one more, and then we'll end it.
Okay, good. You need to kill her.
Josie runs away, Karn takes a sickle. I'm liking where this game is going. I'm liking where it's going. I have a sword.
That's not gonna go well.
Manager runs away, Phoenix runs away. Reese rips a mace out of Pompous' hands.
Damn.
Furler runs away. Man, this is like a metaphor for life. People always trying to stop you from getting the bag. Joe grabs a sword. Javits runs away. So does Artclaw. Hilda bashes Petra's head in with a mace. This is round 1, and Cheryl, Eater, G-Fost, and Finn form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Lady D runs away, AlphaCore runs, Takun runs, Overlord and Marvelous fight, and Marvelous won. Karn runs away, and Leonidas stayed here, surrounded by the death and murder for some more resources. Jesus Christ. Hilda goes hunting, Crew makes a wooden spear, Javits hunts, Phoenix travels to higher ground, Froller tends to Overlord's non-existent wounds. Marvelous defeats AlphaCore in a fight but spares her life. Josie sees smoke rising. Takun makes a wooden spear. Lady D sets off an explosive, killing Karn, which I know there would be a certain someone in this VC who'd be happy about that if they were here. You know who. Articlop poisons manager's drink. He drinks it and dies. Judo receives clean water.
Oh, he did it right.
Leonidas begs for Reese to kill him. He refuses, keeping Leonidas alive. And Pompous discovers a river. So that's 7 people. Holy shit. Pompous stabs Faroler in the back with a trident. Lady D and Takun huddle for warmth. Overlord and Javits huddle for warmth. Crew and AlphaCore talk about the tributes. Hilda catches me off guard and kills me. So that's something. No, nothing can remove my high from today because I legitimately won that last round. I legitimately won it, and it's forever immortalized by YouTube. It's forever immortalized.
Buddy, nobody watches your goddamn videos.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it not forever immortalized. Josie and Judo run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Reese is awoken by nightmare. Soon extends to her wounds. Marvelous cries herself to sleep.
I know a way I can sabotage the entire goddamn.
Leonidas loses sight of where he is, and Articlot detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. So Lady D and Judo work for the day. AlphaCore runs away from Josie. Reese poisons Marvelous drink, but mistakes for his own and dies. And then 4 people raid Overlord's camp while he's hunting. Crew scares Takun, and Hilda questions her sanity after brutally killing me. Pompous tracks down and kills Overlord. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. Pompous did some fuck shit. Yeah, look at that. Josie sleeps without warmth. Leonidas quietly hums. Javits did the Javits thing. Lady D tends to her wounds. Takun questions his sanity. Phoenix poisons Marvelous's drink but mistakes it for her own and dies. Hilda destroys Crew's supplies, and Judo lets AlphaCore into her shelter, which is nice and wholesome. Judo questions her sanity. Pompous sprains his ankle. Crew injures herself. Hilda questions her sanity. AlphaCore constructs a shack. Marvelous attacks Josie. And Leonidas is unable to convince Takun to not kill him. So, that's something. Hilda destroys Josie's supplies. Crew fins Takun, Marvelous, and Pompous away from her fire. Judo receives fresh food. Lady D receives fresh food, and AlphaCore passes out from exhaustion. Judo shoots an arrow into Josie's head. Crew decides not to go to the feast. Lady D convinces Takun to not kill her, only to kill him instead, which is such a Lady D move. And something I've done before.
It's a dirty trick, like an efficient. Wow.
Hilda decides not to go to the feast, and Marvelous, AlphaCore, and Pompous get into a fight, but Pompous kills them both.
I'm gonna fucking water loss.
And then Pompous turns on simp mode and tends to Judo's wounds. You see, it's funny to say simp mode because Judo does have an ASMR voice.
Oh yes.
Crew accidentally detonates a landmine. Lady D makes a slingshot, and Hilda tries to sleep through the entire day. So yeah, there's that. Lady D stays awake. Pompous repeatedly stabs Hilda to death with sighs. Judo receives medical supplies, which Pompous heard me call him a simp, and he was like, "No, I'll kill a woman. Watch me."
Like, oh, you think I'm a simp? I'm gonna kill a fucking woman.
I'll kill a woman. Pompous is pricked by thorns. Joe makes a wooden spear. Lady D questions her sanity. Okay. Hilda's dead. Okay, cool. Lady D thinks about winning. Pompous receives fresh food, and Judo thinks about winning. So Pompous practices archery. Judo diverts Lady D's attention. And then
Here we go.
Pompous dies from hypothermia, and Lady D kills Judo. So that means Lady D is the winner, with Pompous in a 5-kill second place. Jesus Christ.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I guess that was the last game for the night. Yeah. That was fun. Wow, cool.
Mattered Arbiter's drive.
All right, tune in next time because I haven't been recording a still image this entire time. Yeah, I didn't post that. I was gonna make a second video for this, but you know, before this one. But guess what? My dumbass was recording a still image, so isn't that fun?
Yay.
Yes.
Well,
Anyway, tune in next time for I don't know whatever the fuck I decide to do that day. Cheryl, do you have anything to add?
Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day. Over and out.
That voice.
Cheryl turned on the content creator mantra.